Welcome to Gone Rollin, where we all use our degrees to play some D&D. We hope you enjoy our shenanigans, but first, roll the intro. So, we have Luca. Luca went on an adventure to get this magical object called the Heart of the Forge, along with the king and their friend, Eric, ally.
Poor Eric.
Ally. He's their ally, Eric. Went to go retrieve the Heart of the Forge. They traveled from the city of Karopole, far north, into the viridescent wilds, past the Hex Field. Mind you, that area was not in the Hex Field. They went inside, and only two came out, Eric and Luca. And they had the object, the Heart of the Forge, in their possession. Eric freaked out, said he was probably going to get executed when they returned, because they probably would have assumed that he killed the king or something. So he did something, turned back around to the jungle, and disappeared with a magical object. So now Luca has the Heart of the Forge in his possession. These two, Kyrna is a gnome and is on a farm.
Yeah.
And is having a nice time.
I am. Great harvest this year.
I was about to say Kaislin. That's not correct. Talon.
He was here last year.
Yeah. Talon is a bird.
He's vibing.
He's a cleric that exists.
Living his slice of life.
He went to visit his mom and had a nice time. Philo is a woman that is
Trying to keep her sister sane.
She's the
I'm not sure about that.
queen's sister, and the king and queen were both a little bit off their rocker. Okay, a little bit more than a little bit off their rockers. But Philo is keeping it together.
We'll see how well that goes after the queen finds out what happened.
Yeah. Any
Hopefully
whoosies. Not so much. We ended last episode on what happened with Luca, so it's only right that we start with Kyrna.
Hey.
We started with Kyrna. We'll start with Kyrna again.
All right.
So, Kyrna, today, let me check.
Hanging out.
Let me check the date because time has since passed. The king and his party left on Moulter the 3rd. And today is not quite New Year's. It is the 27th. It is the 27th of Moulter, which is almost 3 days to the new year, which the new year, the first month, is Eloquent. So, we'll get there. But we're almost there. Kyrna is doing some last minute checks, and let me to make artichoke check. Let's go. Oh, you have artichokes left. You do have pickled artichokes left. That's
Pickled
awesome.
Artichokes. Awesome.
Artichoke hearts.
So you can take those. You have a few jars of pickled garlic and onions that are left over that you can make some fresh ones. You can make fresh ones for yourself. But these you could probably sell and get some good coin to buy some more supplies. You guys are running a little bit low on a very handful of things. And plus it's the new year. There's a lot of sales going on in the big city.
New Year's sales, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of sales, so you might as well start packing up and getting ready to go there to the New Year's festival, perhaps.
All right.
But this year, it's just gonna be you.
Yeah.
Because, and we cut to Faye actually talking to you. She sits down with you at a table. Okay, listen, Kyrna.
Right.
your sister, Celine,
Right,
has
yeah.
been begging to go to the New Year's Festival, and I told her no this time. Because last time we went, she may or may not have taken more out of the family fund and spent it on those pretty little hair accessories.
Right, yeah, that's...
And it's only right that we punish her for that by not going this year, and the boys don't really care too much, and my knee's been hurting me because
Right.
of the weather, and I hope you don't mind going by yourself this time.
I'm alright. I'll be alright. It's not like it's not, it's not like it's... God, what am I trying to say? It's not like it's something I haven't done before.
Huh? That is
you
true.
know.
That is true.
And
Well-
I'll sell these little jars of pickled whatevers and
Mm.
get some...
You know, while you're there, can you check to see if there's oh gosh. Oh yeah, more chairs. More supplies to make chairs. They get Leroy's getting way too expensive with his lumberyard, and I think you could get a cheaper price in this town.
We'll teach him.
Darn
Lower
it.
his prices.
Because you're already gonna be there. Why not? And
Sure.
you're gonna take the family cart, and it'll be
Yep.
fine.
It'll be fine. Cart will be fine. Nothing will happen to it.
Yeah, the wheels brand new. Wheels brand new.
Yeah, we know what happened. You know.
We know what happened.
Just slash your tires.
Right. Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you can go ahead and start packing up. You can probably head out tomorrow morning.
Sure.
Is that good?
Why not?
Alrighty. All right.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to do?
I will start packing. Number one, I'm gonna start packing, making some like
It's okay.
preparations. Kind of making sure I have everything. Getting a list of everything that we've like run low on that I need to get supplies for. You know, so like chair making stuff generally.
Chair making stuff.
Yep.
Because Paul,
Chair fixins.
he broke the chair. He leans on it. I tell
he
him not
leans
to
back.
lean on it,
Hmm.
and it breaks the chair.
Yeah. He's real rough with the chairs. I don't know how he keeps breaking them.
He's too tall.
He's too damn tall. Right, well, yeah, so I get a list of everything that we're low on. I kind of make like preparations to make sure that everything will be like taken care of.
Oh, get more
Wow.
jars, by the way.
Jars, yep. While I'm in the yeah. And like I make a list. I I make sure that everything's gonna be taken care of by like, my siblings and everything that they need to be doing. And then I kind of I get I get like things in the cart since I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I want to get everything in the cart first so that I have everything there so that I can just like head out,
Before we switch off from you, your mother will bring a kind of wrapped small package, like pretty small, about this big. And she stuffs it in kind of a secure area. She goes, "You see this package?
Right.
Do you know that nice woman in the Trader's Hall? What
Right,
her name?
the low
Dally.
traders? What was it? Dally?
Thalyra.
Thalyra.
Whatever her name is.
Thalyra,
I call her
right.
Tally because I can't remember her full
Dally,
name. too much.
right. Okay. Sure.
I got her a little something.
All right.
Maybe she can cut us a deal.
cut. Oh, all right.
She
Anyway,
needs to have the virus.
it's got some stuff in it for her.
Stuff. What kind of stuff?
It's just a scarf.
Oh, all right. The way you said it,
I was about to say.
I was a little suspicious. Don't shoot me. I was a little suspicious, but all right. I'll go ahead and give it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that's all. Guess we can go to bed, get some sleep.
Right, yeah.
Leaving first thing in the morning.
All right. Perfect. I go to bed. I kind of put. Do I like? What? How? Where does Corn Chip sleep?
I imagine Corn Chip has made himself a nest
Okay.
in somewhere up in the rafters.
Sure.
Sleeps there.
Sure.
You have a little bowl on the bottom in case he needs to go to the bathroom. You don't have to clean the floor.
All right. Yeah.
But
It's a system. Yeah. So he kind of, I guess, goes back up into his little place. And I get some rest. Ready to tackle the day tomorrow.
Are you really?
No, but Kyrena doesn't know that yet.
Yeah.
Kyrena doesn't understand that the plot, like a freight train,
It's coming
is
our way.
coming.
Kyrena says, I'm ready, but the narrator, no,
She was
we all
not.
know she was not.
Kyrena was not, in fact, ready for tomorrow.
so today's still the 27th. We're gonna cut a little bit back in time to the beginning of the 27th. We're gonna go to Talon's. You go about your day's business is normal. You get a little dizzy, but that's nothing abnormal to you.
No.
You go and speak with the clerics of the Temple of Eberkin, the Mortuary. You have a few chats.
Small
You go-
sermon today.
You go back to the Temple of Exalti, which is the Hall of Mirrors, and you talk with a few people there. And then, of course, you go about your day as usual. You go and check on your mom again. She's a little bit more relaxed now that it's close. Everything's pretty much situated.
She got things done before it needed to be. A little bit ahead of schedule now.
Mhm.
She settled down.
Did you do this? Did you... I noticed that a lot of things that were on my to-do list were gone, but they were done. Did you do that?
Don't know whatever you're talking about.
Fine. You drive a hard bargain, but fine. I will look for an assistant, because obviously you proved I need one.
Thank you.
Alright.
You can use a little bit more time to yourself.
Yeah. I feel bad for Orin. Sometimes I feel like I've let him and you down.
You haven't. You've been doing your best for all these years. And no one's doing great.
He is, isn't he?
He really is. Could be more proud of him.
Nor can I. Oh, well. And of course, you want to do your usual for your birthday, or you want to do anything different? 'Cause I know that's coming up, but
I'll still be doing the usual, but I'll have a bit more time in the morning.
alright.
I think it's gonna end up being pretty different.
Said the narrator.
Well, alright. You need to rest too, darling.
I'm aware. Only got a few more things left to do today. I'll be done soon enough.
Don't we all? Alright. Is there anything else you would like to do?
There's a few more things I just had the urine area.
Okay.
I promised Amura that I'd swing by and speak to him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I need to go drop off the little bit of tuition for Orin.
Mm-hmm.
Need to run by, get some groceries because we're out of a couple things.
Artichokes? Okay.
I know there's not any archers here yet.
Yeah, just wait.
Just wait. You'll be getting some. The artichoke jokes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Generally, though, I was going to get as much done as I can today.
Alright, sounds good.
Get it done today. You may not be able to tomorrow.
Not done.
Alright. With that done, Philo, over the past few days, we can have a little montage of you spying. I assume you'd be spying on the old woman.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Every chance that she gets. Also, she has been very much so talking to the plants to watch the old lady as well.
Oh my god.
Talking to the plants, I see.
She's subtle about it, but every time that she gets the chance that lady's around flowers
Sweet potato vine.
or like
Keep your
plants of any kind, she's just like,
eyes.
There's eyes in the chloroform? Or
Chloroform?
not chloroform.
Chlorophyll!
Chlorophyll.
Those sweet potato vines full of chloroform.
that's how you make chloroform.
You're on fire.
We got artichokes and we got sweet potato chloroform.
Okay.
What else could you need?
Okay.
Chlorophyll. I had the right word in my hand. I said the wrong word.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
They're close. They're similar in sound.
Alright.
It's chlorophyll.
So,
It's just the ending.
you wouldn't have discovered anything interesting about her other than she caught on pretty soon that you were spying on her. She thinks it's funny.
Probably, yeah.
She thinks sometimes when you snoop, she kind of looks at you and waves.
Listen, I don't have proficiency in stealth.
It scoots away. For the most part, it's days go on. You talk with your sister. You calm her down every now and then when she has those thoughts of what if this doesn't work? What if something happens? What if? what if? And so you ease her worries.
Yep, every time.
Every time you feed into her delusions.
It's gonna be okay. Everything's fine. And if this doesn't work, we'll find another way. We'll keep looking into stuff.
You also noticed the moment she said, "What if something happens?" You noticed the music in the background changed.
Something happens.
What if something happens? Cut to Luca walking dejectedly with an orb.
Sorry, I just changed the music. You guys reminded me.
What if something happens?
Yeah. You would also feel at one point when every now and then that when you switch your forms, your form changes to that of a dragon, scales and horns, or to that of a seal where your hair elongates and your fingers become webbed. She takes extreme interest in these forms, but she doesn't come up to you.
Oh, so she
Until one
sees
day.
the forms? Ooh, she doesn't like that. Okay.
Yeah. She comes. Hi, Stuart. Can you roll a d4 for me?
Mhm. I'm guessing the first time it happened, it was accident.
Oh,
It's 3.
okay. So you still have today. Just happens to also be the rose on yourself. And the roses, you're probably swatting away the thorns and stuff. But she comes up behind you. You know, you really shouldn't deny a gift that you've been given, girl.
Philo kind of stiffens up. I do not know what you are talking about.
And she kind of scoots. She pulls a chair over.
Damn.
She sits. She sits down. Let me see. Okay. As she's holding your hand, her hands are cold. But she taps with her thumb on the center of your hand. And just for a moment, the magic, the thorn, and the green, and all that stuff, dissipates just for a second. But then it comes back. Whatever she did almost made it disappear. Interesting. Usually that does it. Do you mind if I dig a little deeper? I promise, it sounds scary. It is not.
I'm
Alright. And she takes your hand again, and she closes her eyes. And she scans for a moment.
Scan.
Okay.
Copy complete.
As she's holding your hand, your eyes, they're closed, but you can see the movement underneath her eyelids. And just for a moment, sometimes when your magic really kicks off, there are little stars almost that pop up. Nothing too strong though. Those little white shines of light that look almost like stars appear on her for like a moment, as if it's like mimicking whatever yours is. And then it something ticks within you.
Philo looks like white as a ghost at the moment. Like, color just drains from her face as that woman's making that, like, motion with her hand.
I take it that this is not common knowledge, is it?
No.
Makes sense. Don't want the queen's sister being a sorceress. Yes? Are you a sorceress?
Is that the thing?
The energy that you give off and your strange surges, they mimic something within me, although I can control it stronger because of my ties to this. And she points to the scales that are on her. But yours, they are wild. And it springs in pieces and shatters. But occasionally can come back. Like, intriguing. It truly is a gift, this wild magic. It's almost as if the hex field has sewn itself into your body.
I don't know if I would call it a gift, considering all the trouble it's given me, but...
You merely need to understand how to wield the power. Right now, you have a sword in your hand, and you're throwing it in the air over and over and over again, trying to catch it when the blade lands in your hands. That's not what you're supposed to do with a sword. That's not what you're supposed to be doing with your magic. Brushing it away, trying to get it to disappear. Wield it. Focus. That power that glistens on your skin reminds me of the stars above. Look there, and perhaps you will find some sort of way that you can understand how to wield it. She stands up. She pats you on the back. It will be fine. Every sorceress or sorcerer is confused about their bodies every now and then. And she walks away.
Every adolescent goes through this. Don't worry.
Every young sorcerer goes through this.
When bloody hell are you getting back?
Here comes the train.
I love we can see the plot train about to hit all of us.
You know what this is starting to remind me of now that my backdrop. Hey guys, look at my backdrop. It looks like though, Wile E. Coyote when he paints the cave. It's like a background that's like a distant road and it has like the stuff and then he hits the wall. That's what this is because it was like, oh, look at that bonk.
And that's what's about to happen.
The plot. Oh, it's right there. Guys. Meow. Anyway. So Wile E. Coyote or is it Tom and Jerry? Which cartoon did that?
One of them.
One of them.
Looney Tunes.
Amazing. Hanna-Barbera. Something. Not sponsored. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No. She's now pissed off at the woman, but also like,
Do you ever ask her name?
no. She doesn't
Like
care.
this entire time, she's just rattling around the castles.
No one knows her name.
No one knows her name.
Philo doesn't care. She just doesn't trust her. She's just like, okay, hold on. Talk to the plants. Get gossip on
The plants would tell you that she has broken into the kitchen a few times. Stolen some cheese.
Cheese.
Gotcha.
Oh, and salami?
That's the most.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's the most she gets from it. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. And last but not least, we'll go to Luca. No, that's the wrong one. I want something funny. Give me something
Funny?
Give me something
Zerx
funny.
is coming into town.
Oh, is it? Ah, here we go.
Big clown. You've done it again. Here's the bar.
In a cloud hell.
Well, after all that horribleness, because it is also the 27th, elsewhere, somebody just had a lot of bad things happen to them, as described earlier. So Luca, now that you have the Heart of the Forge, you won, but at what cost?
I didn't want this thing in the first place.
Yes.
Walking home.
Yep. Because you were given horses initially. The horses are not there either.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, apologies for that.
Does he at least have a backpack to put the heart into?
He's got a
It's
bag.
kinda like my stuff, right?
Yeah, you have your stuff.
Yeah,
But you're probably gonna have to
kind of leave some stuff
leave
behind.
some stuff behind
probably.
because.
Wrap it up in a cloak and put it in the bag.
Mhm.
You have two less people to feed. You can bring some of the food.
Yeah. As you're walking, you're on the lonesome road with this on your back. You got your pack full of stuff. You got this ancient artifact. You're down
themselves.
2 people. 2/3 of the party
Yeah.
gone.
One of which is the king.
And you're walking down this road. And would you have asked or tried to get a horse of some kind in Lone Star?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Right.
He's just killing me.
Oh no.
You did a nat one. No horse for
I
No
rolled to see if
horse.
there were any horses available.
Well, guess who has a
Um.
horse and will be traveling tomorrow morning?
Like, here, Ryan, look. It's this one. It's the Sashka dice.
Wow.
As proof. Yep. Yeah.
You get no horse.
No
No
horse.
horse.
This is what.
No horse for the clown.
Keep trudging. Okay, to be a
Yeah, beauty girl.
Anyway, I realize I can do that now because the camera's so close to me.
I also
Uh-huh.
turned off the autofocus so that you can't.
Aw, dang. Anyway, let me get back on track.
The music killed me.
I know. I thought it was a little funny. Unfortunately, as you go to Lone Star and you attempt to purchase a horse, there are no horses to purchase. Either that or they.
Don't have horses.
You just. there are no horses here to sell you. I don't know what to tell you. There's only so many people that you try to ask, etc. For the most part, it seems like a lot of the horses from... What'd you pass in perception at 16? 15. Okay, from what you probably have picked up on, you're probably like, why then, like, literally with no horses, why? You probably overheard a few whispers and, like, just casual conversation about something, Soulfire needs some things, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of the supplies from Lunstar, and maybe even Rasden, which is the farthest west city in the Radiant Empire, are both having things moved closer to Soulfire.
Right.
So that's probably one. That's why. Even some locals are pissed about it too. You're not alone. It was why would we let some foreign guy...
Oh, great timing. Keep walking.
Mm-hmm. By the time you reach the city of Almuna, or just on the outskirts, you see someone about to take off.
Those artichokes.
It's that same gnomish person that you met.
And they might have horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a horse that she's, attaching to a cart right now.
You know, just
a little-
horses and artichokes.
just to clarify, it would not have been the 27th when that happened. It probably would have been like the 16th or the 17th.
So you've been walking for a hot minute.
It is the 28th.
Like
Why
I
the-
left the wilds the 17th?
Yes. Left the wilds. Just to clarify.
You find Ryan on the 28th.
Yeah.
But she's packing up the cart. Her siblings are like, the whole family's standing outside. She's
Like,
saying
it's early
goodbye.
morning. It is early morning. You probably camped, and now you're heading out, but...
Choo choo, here comes the pot.
Yeah. So she's like saying goodbye to probably not all of her siblings are there.
Mm-hmm.
But she's definitely like hugging her mom goodbye and being like, I'll see y'all in just a couple short. How long does it take to get there and back? How long?
It takes about 2 weeks.
Right. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all in a couple weeks. Make sure. Yeah. I'll see y'all in a couple weeks. Supplies, jars, wood for chairs and stuff like that.
You better do it.
Boy, I know you.
Yeah.
What's going? Hello.
Is that elf that was here
with the
with
king?
the king?
Right.
And he by himself.
And
He's
he's
awful too. Like,
Oh,
unshaved,
looking a little,
dirty.
ragged there.
Oh.
Why?
Hi. You were a.
Going.
I'm going to Coropolis. Coropolis. Ooh. Going to Coropolis?
What a coincidence. I'm headed that way. Can I catch a ride?
Right. I mean, you're fucking. Are you okay?
No.
Right. Where's the rest of your
other...
Oh,
team?
I'm here.
Not here. That's real descriptive. Can I roll insight?
You can roll insight, and also I would like to, while you're doing that, I'd like to also backtrack just like a hair and point something out about you, Luca. All during this, oh gosh, I'm like, what'd you get?
Good at that one.
Oh, amazing,
+5,
amazing.
but
So over the past 10 days that you've been on the road, back with this object, you hear slight whispers from this object. Not completely, not like complete sentences, but you've also been having a lot of deja vu. A lot of deja vu. You've been having a lot of weird flashbacks also, just in general, to memories that you've had. Memories of growing up in Parvin with Philo and Naya. And it's all been very confusing. Nothing solid, nothing complete, but it's been kind of annoying because it feels like you're going crazy. But you're not.
You sure?
You're not going crazy.
Yeah.
Are you? I don't know, you're some woman's voice in your head.
You're controlled by a woman or something.
Mm-hmm. And also, for Kyrina, for your roll, I know it wasn't that one, but you used technically 6 with your +5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you can tell, insight, that yes, he's telling the truth.
They're not here.
They're not here.
They're not with him. They're not with
That's a
him.
true fact.
Um,
on.
And Cornchip, who's like on the cart or whatever, he's chilling over there.
Mm.
He flies over and pecks at your bag.
No.
I just kind of let Cornchip do what he's doing. I can't.
Yeah. Oh my.
Get
I'm real interested in your bag. Well,
bad.
he's gone.
It's all-
There you go. Right, well, yeah, alright.
Thank you.
Please don't stab me or anything. Right, well, yeah, well, I'm heading out, like, right now.
Perfect.
So, there's some... Gosh, do I need to get more rations? Oh, it'll be fine. You got food.
Alright.
Good. All right. Sure. Your name was Luca. Right. It's nice to meet you. I'm Kyrina. Once again. Sure. All right. And I go around. I kind of grab Cornchip.
Manhandle.
Yeah. And then I kind of put him in the back of the cart. You know, so that he's not just. No, I'll throw him.
Put the back of the cart.
But I kind of just like shoo him into the back of the cart so that he's not like sitting on top of it or anything like that. I'm just kind of like, all right, stay back here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. And then I'm like,
Feisty bird.
sorry?
Feisty bird.
Yeah, that's just Cornchip. Don't mind him. But be careful. Don't make eye contact. Anyways. All right. So, all right. We're just gonna go ahead and head out. So I go up front. I give a little pet to my horse. Then I get on the cart, and away we go. Where do you settle down?
Before you go, your mom says goodbye to you and everything.
Yeah, we hug.
And she also tells you to be careful.
Right. Yeah.
Something about this situation's a little sketch.
I'll be all right.
And
I'm not. Do you want
She-
me in the front?
she slides you something.
A knife.
It's a note, and I'll text you what it means. Or what it says.
Alright. I just kind of slip that into my pocket or something.
Alrighty, well, bye, y'all.
Bye. I give her a hug and I guess we head out then. So right. So where do y'all want to sit?
I'll go wherever you want me.
Because technically, you can sit in the back with corn chip. And you seem a little nervous about that. Or you can sit up front. There's like a little room, and
If that's fine, then yeah.
that's all right with me.
Alright.
So it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, again.
Again, right? Yes. I mean, you were here. It was kind of like a real like fancy sort of thing going on there. So clearly,
You know, we just sort of split up.
right? Yeah. Sure.
You know how it is with adventure.
And the king.
Diplomatic business and
Diplomatic, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah. Don't worry about that. Let's get tied up.
Right.
You know.
Got tied up.
No, not like that. Like,
What do you think I meant?
I meant metaphorically, though.
I assumed. I'm not. I ain't making assumptions here.
Right.
Just you know. You know, Corn Chip's real interested in your back. He's got a sense for these kind of things.
What kind of things?
You know. Just interesting food or funky objects
Rations.
or funky rations or I mean you might want to check your rations. Maybe it means there's something wrong in there.
What, is he like a drug grackle?
Doesn't matter to you. You got drugs in there.
I'm just real curious as to what he's sniffing that you're carrying. I'm a little, you know.
Can birds sniff?
I don't know.
No. I don't know.
He has a sense.
But like, what kind?
You know. He's an interesting bird.
I love how, according to the National Audubon Society, do birds have a sense of smell? All birds possess some of the sensory equipment necessary for perceiving odors, but whether all use it is an age-old question.
Oh.
Corn Chip certainly does.
Corn Chip is a powerful being.
Well,
Is it God? Do you have more of those artichokes?
I got some pickled artichokes in the back.
Can I buy a drop of
How much do we sell them for?
Oh, probably like, what do you like 3 copper? And what's the usual? This is why I need a DM screen. I need to check prices and stuff. What's the usual?
Food price.
If you had enough to buy a horse, you can definitely buy.
I do I have money?
If you're trying to buy a horse, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have money.
I think all of us have money starting out.
That feels like
I
a
forgot
lot.
in my starting equipment I got
A
5
day of
daggers.
ration. Wait,
I have
It's a lot of knives. You got
5 SP.
2 sickles.
I mean, that's 3 meals.
That's 3 meals. I'm gonna say you sell it for 3 copper a jar, man. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's 3 copper a jar, and I got how many jars do I got?
a lot.
You have enough to probably make 5 gold. No kidding.
Or more than that.
Probably more than that.
I got
I'll give
plenty.
You got
5
enough.
copper for a jar.
5 copper for all right. Who am I to say no?
That's gas money.
That's yeah.
There's no
Yes.
gas here.
The
Yes,
extra tip
it's-
is because you're taking them to and from.
It's
Yeah.
gas money,
That's big
aka
money.
horse feed money.
Yeah. It's
Y'all
the-
just eating them straight?
I've had a rough.
I can see that you had a rough time.
Yeah. The road was not kind.
Not kind to y'all. Right, well, yeah, you know. Who am I to judge?
Oh, this is so funny. One moment.
So, it's a long road between
It's
here.
been a long
Oh
road.
my god.
I don't even know that reference.
It's Star Trek.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't know it. What? Oh, the Nat one. Yeah.
Dice jail.
Dice jail.
Chores on road.
You know, I would ask how you been, but clearly not well.
Yeah. Baby.
Where'd you get all the scratches?
The jungle?
Oh, so you went to the jungle.
Yeah.
Right, well, how was that?
Not fun.
No? Not a jungle person?
Yeah. It's hot. Mosquitoes.
Right, well, I ain't never been, so I guess I wouldn't know.
Don't recommend.
Don't recommend it. Well, could have been a fun vacation one day, but I guess not. If it's getting you all scratched up.
Maybe sitting in the back.
Then I would have to contend with the grackle.
But then you wouldn't be getting interrogated.
I'll be interrogated by the grackle.
You're getting interrogated either way.
So as you guys continue on with your little trip, occasionally you do have to make stops. I'm not gonna make you guys roll for watches. These are well traveled roads. There are active guards and such, especially when you get closer to Parvin. It's guarded. However, there is one night that someone, I won't name names, the Grackle, does pick at the bag occasionally, looking while you're trancing. He just picks at it.
I'm assuming I'm asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless.
And you would notice that he does like to sit on it. You guys kind of just assume it's a warm rock. It's a warm rock. The rock is warm.
It's the heart of the forge.
It's the heart of the forge. It's a warm rock. He's probably just... It's a warm rock. Anyway.
Nothing going on between this grackle and this rock for sure.
Yeah.
It's a normal grackle.
No, it's not.
It's a very normal grackle.
It's a normal crackle.
Like, that's part of high intelligence to the party.
Yeah. Anyway. As you guys continue on, New Year's comes and passes. You guys don't make it before New Year's. That's just not in the cards.
We're sitting on the side of the reservoir. So, Happy New Year.
This is the New Year.
I feel like it's someone's birthday.
That's crazy. We're gonna call it break there. Alright. So now that it's just the two of us.
Ooh, no.
Just the two of us. Okay, let me turn down the music a little bit.
Just a little
Okay.
bit.
So, time has passed since the king and all of them left. Right now, it is, I would say, oh goodness, a little bit before New Year's Day, which just happens to be your
Yeah.
birthday. It's almost your
Almost my
birthday.
birthday.
Yay!
Also, out of curiosity,
Mhm.
would there be news about the king's leaving, or is it like hush hush?
Hush, hush.
So I would not know.
No.
Okay.
Yet. Because of the vision, now I'll bring the viewers up to date. Because of the vision the woman gave you earlier, like on the 3rd of Molter, you would know that this prophecy was about to be enacted. And how she works, you've only ever heard of this woman, but she is essentially the left hand of your guy. She sometimes acts for him before he even knows what's about to happen, before he even knows. Sometimes she does things that he doesn't know about and won't know about. But they help him, right? Really simple. This is one of those times.
Mm.
However, she did tell him before he left she sent him a message, I'll say this, about this prophecy. So he's not completely in the dark.
Yeah.
Ish. But he knows it as a fail-safe for if his plan does not work. And from his understanding and from how he will tell you, this fail-safe was only created recently. So he, for example, just to make it clear, you knew about this prophecy before he did.
Mm.
Okay? You're just going about your time, your day, your life, going about. Maybe you were delivering something. You just turn a corner. And you get this scratch in your throat. It's itchy. And you know that's usually when he wants you to look in something reflective. So something akin to a mirror, water, anything that could be looked into and see your own reflection. But this time, you know, when the seasons change, you've caught on that if it's winter, he's weaker. So you haven't been able to feel his presence as strongly as the other time. But this one is almost, it feels like a dog, a rabid dog scratching at a door, and that door is you. So I'd say you quickly find a puddle of water, the window that's up to an empty building, something like that. And you look in it, in your reflection, and it speaks back to you in his voice. You. I didn't want it to come to this, but you must do what she wanted in order for this to work. My grand design, my plan. You must. Doctor, go. You will be my eyes and ears. You will find her. Follow her. You feel dizzy. And he doesn't usually whisper. That's new. Something's wrong. Something's wrong on his end. Something that he didn't. You have no idea what he was even doing. You just know that it has something to do with the heart of the forge that you were told about by the old woman.
Something's gone wrong. His plan or whatever it was, something's gone astray with it, and now he's to fully commit to this new plan.
Yes. And the new plan is for you to find the old woman and figure out what step 2 is. But the thing is, you already know step 2. She told you the entire prophecy. And I already told the camera what the
First part.
And I won't say like the whole voice acting thing, right? But you know the second part requires the queen. And the third part is that it needs to be moved somewhere. Your task is to whatever this thing turns into, what it lets loose, whatever it is, whatever it leads to, bring that to your master. That's all. That's all that you have. Welcome back. All right. So, you wanted to do something on New Year's?
Yes. I'm just going to be very vague with it, but on New Year's, like basically the day before, like the actual day, I'll go out and do a little bit of shopping, and I'm going to go get some, of course, some cooking supplies for probably some like a nice bit of like peas or beans or something like that. Some kind of meat to go with it. I'll go get a bottle of wine. and I will go buy some flowers. Specifically, white calla lilies.
Nice.
I mean, calla lily.
Callie? Callie?
Calla
Callie?
lily.
It's not.
It's calla lily.
What did Stuart say?
He said calla lily.
Oh.
Might be calla lily, yeah. White
Yes.
calla lily flowers.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And then on New Year's Day, probably like either actually probably leaving close to midnight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably just get a little picnic basket, put some of the beans I made in there, the wine bottle and flowers, and I'll head out for the night.
Okay.
You got a dick or something?
That's all I'll say.
Alrighty. I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
So. Okay, well, New Year's Day comes and goes. There's a normal celebration as per usual of New Year's, which is a giant festival. It's counting down. Everyone has a nice grand feast. All with the Queen. The Queen does keep up appearances. She does show herself to the crowd and the like. They don't come up with an excuse for why the king's not there, and they do not have a duplicate. So there's that. Mm-hmm.
Has he been missed a year before?
Yes.
I think he was known to be an adventurer back in the day, so
Yeah.
there's probably just people are like, where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
Also, you must be busy with work.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Like, it's not abnormal that he's gone.
Yeah, it's just if it's like he's been here for the last 20 years, and it's like then we spread rumors.
No. You would know just a bit of backstory for Yavin that you would all know. Up until about 11 years ago, he was still an adventurer. He was an adventurer for a pretty long time, and his brother Jacob, who recently passed away, was kind of the guy that was behind, like stayed behind and did a lot of the actual work things, which is why towards the decision that Yavin was going to make, why he trusted Jacob. And there might be some other opinions surrounding that decision, but I digress. He's well known as like just a very strong figure. People know him. That's a common fact about him. I'm trying to think what else. You also would know that his wife, Brenalea, is from Parvin, which is the city of fire. And they were married 11 years ago. Coincidentally, the last time he was an adventurer. So, yeah, he practically came back with a fiance and was like, this is gonna be our queen. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all you guys would know. Well, only you would know. Y'all know more, obviously, but you know.
We have thoughts.
You have thoughts and opinions. Anyways, again, New Year's comes and goes. I would say by the time you two arrive back into the city, or at least on the outskirts, you come in from the eastern road, which is from Parvin into Acropolis. So you go through Parvin, and you go in past Field View, which is just right on the outskirts. It's kind of what the area outside of the East Gate is called, Field View. There is farmland and all that, and you go into the upper city. You two have decisions in this moment of, you know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go sell things and buy things, etc. What do you guys do?
I feel like kind of like approaching the city, Luca would have been like, so what are you doing in Quaple?
Well, I'm gonna go sell some things. such as a lot of these artichokes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go get some supplies for my farm. And probably gonna, like, gotta drop off this little something, that's pretty much it. Just getting supplies and.
Sounds like a nice time.
Right.
You haven't had like weird dreams or anything like that?
Have I?
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Just vague feelings of familiarity. So you've had having a lot of, again, onsets of deja vu, memories that you didn't necessarily forget, but are being reminded of. For example, anytime you and your family travel to Coropole for festivals, anytime that you woke up, perhaps even the first time you met Cornship, all these memories are very vague, almost distant, but you keep getting dreams about them. But something else. Can you roll a d20 for me?
Just flat d20?
Yeah. Tell me what you get.
Great. 15.
Okay. Nothing else.
Great. Okay.
Nothing else
That's
really
just
sticks
weird.
out to you.
So like no weird dreams or
You know, now that you talk about it, I've been getting some weird dreams and some sense of deja vu. And
that's
is there
bonkers.
might it have something to do with whatever's in your bag that Cornchip keeps pecking at?
No.
This has clearly affected me a little bit. And I'm very interested in kind of knowing what you've done to me.
She's toasting RV.
I was really hoping you'd just say no. What a weird question. Just leave.
Well, consider y'all brought it up.
Shouldn't have.
Right, yeah, you shouldn't have.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm sure the effects
The effects of what?
away.
The effect of what? This was like supposed to be just a normal trip for me.
I'm sorry.
Hey, even whatever you have in your deception stat, erase it now, put it -5.
Yeah. I'm
What do
gonna
you have?
roll another insight.
I would just
If
say
that's
you
okay.
have negative
It's a
expertise.
+1.
You have a negative
so-
expertise. It's
Do you mind if I roll another insight
expertise.
into this?
Go for it.
All right. See how do the gods? Okay, there we
I
go.
don't think you need a high roll.
All right.
I mean, you can tell that Luca's being funky.
19 insight.
Remember, deception or persuasion. A counter persuasion to.
9. He's very concerned for your well-being right now.
You know.
This is weird, but
Mm-hmm.
so I was with the king earlier on. Wait,
Right, y'all were going on some kind of quest.
right. I think it'd be a good idea to compensate you. For
You're gonna try to bribe me to not ask you
No!
about this? Is that what's happening?
that was not. I meant actually compensate you for enduring me. To be honest. Do you want to just go to the castle really quick.
Right, just bop down to the castle. Just bop on down there and
Yeah.
have a little stroll
Walk
in the
down.
In a royal Water's Edge castle.
right, sure, and just go to the castle. Oh God, what have I gotten myself mixed up in?
If you or a loved one have been having strange visions and deja
Hey,
vu,
listen.
you may be entitled to financial compensation.
Don't worry, they're not bringing you to the CDC. You're fine.
Hmm.
I picked up a weird artifact,
Right,
right? It looks giving me weird deja vu
right.
dreams.
And you thought, surely it won't pass to.
What? Now
Let's
you make
just-
me sound like an ass.
Let's bop on down then. All right.
I
Get in
just
the damn
wanted to
cart.
Make sure you're okay.
Right, thank you. I appreciate the concern. Could have appreciated it a little earlier.
You didn't say anything about
I asked you what you had.
dreams. I mean, I thought you weren't being affected.
Why am I gonna tell you like some random guy? You're not even
I don't
Sharon.
know.
about your stuff.
I hope you know when Phyllis sees you next time she
You know
hears
you
about
got-
it. She's gonna just go pop upside the head.
You know, you
like,
got quite the story there for your old ma back home in Minstad.
I haven't been in my right mind for a while
Clearly.
now.
You've got
Know when the castle is?
your funky dreams.
Yeah.
Right, well, let's go.
Thank you.
Alright, well, you guys are on your way to the castle. I'm going to jump to you really quickly. I would say you're going to go about your day as usual.
Yeah, what day is it now?
Today is... One second, let me check. Eloquence, like the word eloquence. The 4th.
Right.
So, a 1, a 4.
A 1, a 2. Sorry.
And the year is 1739. AV.
1739.
Yep. Okay. So, I'm gonna jump to you real quick. You're going about your day as usual. You know, quite literally nothing changes. You've just been going about your day.
Yeah, I had a little, probably a little funeral this
Mhm.
morning for somebody else at the church.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Having a bit of shopping to do.
Mm-hmm.
Chill.
You probably had to go.
I don't see the train coming.
Yeah, you had to go a little further north, in the upper city to grab a few things from Hexalti's temple, the Hall of Mirrors, the Hall of Mirrors. That is named because Hexalti, the goddess of devotion or the queen of the gods, as some would say, her holy object is a mirror. Anyway, the temple of Hexalti, the Hall of Mirrors, is really close to the castle. Like, it's right across, like, there's a block in between.
There's like 2 houses in between.
Yeah.
It gets the wall.
It's there.
Closest I'll ever be.
And fun fact, the Hall of Mirrors was built because
It's a funhouse.
Cordelia was the first queen, was a follower, a major follower of Hexalti. So she wanted it right next to her house. Yeah, I mean, like, why not? You're gonna build a castle, might as well build a temple to your favorite god. Right next to it. You don't have to walk that far for service. Anyway. Back to you. As you're going, you feel an intense warmth. That feeling that you were supposed to feel. And you look to your right, like you're you know, hobbling whatever. You look over and you see a cart with
Carrying 2.
with a gnome and a strange bird and him and some guy.
Man.jpg.
He's probably a little more cleaned up since he's not like been on his own on the road.
Give yourself a little
But
shake.
still not looking great.
They're not going super fast because it's in a crowded kind of area. They're going, you could flag them down if you needed to.
Yeah. Oh, God's above. What is going? Oh. I don't know how I'm gonna convince myself to go with them, but
Jumping from the cart.
Oh no!
Insurance.
This is for you two only. It's the real raccoons on that one level moment. Come on.
oh,
Overcooked.
Oh.
Anyway, if you know, you know.
yeah.
Continue.
Play Overcooked 2, you might.
You might have an understanding.
No.
Not
clue.
sponsored. Yeah.
I'll start to like hobble my way over there, trying to think of what the fuck do I say. Like I'm just a random stranger, and I just know I need to go with these two right now. How do I explain that?
I mean, at this point, I think Luca might actually believe that.
Just say that and be like, dang it!
This is our. That was one prophecy. Now this is the second. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'll just begin to approach. Not in front of it. I don't want to get run over.
You see
I
a
don't want to be a raccoon in a wheelchair.
Anyway. Right now you're just an owlin with a hobble. Anyway, poor thing. Okay. You two.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
You will see, kind of like as you are going through the road, the crowds are kind of slowly clearing in front of you. You will see like I would go through the description again. Like this like 5'5" like owlin man. They have like a little walking stick. They have like all black feathers with some kind of like white feathers mixed in a little bit everywhere. They look. You can't, like I said, you can't really tell their age. At their best, you could maybe see like mid-20s, but reasonably, they might be in their 30s, maybe their 40s. It's really hard to tell. You don't see owlin that often. You do see like they're of course wearing like kind of priest clothes, and they do wear the symbol of Everkin on them, which I know you would probably know. I don't know about.
So the
Ryan?
symbol of Everkin on every garb actually is the full. There are two buttons or seals right here. And then there is a straight line. It's not like a curved, it's a straight line of it to like connect to it. And then on both sides underneath it are like these very deliberately mirrored ribbons that go like this, like a zigzag, to create Everkin's face in this design. Rather than like a specific symbol. Like Hexaltes is a mirror with little like horns on it that go this way. Kind of like the Tauros symbol, but like a mirror. But
Bug face.
bug. Everkin's a bug.
Everkin's a bug.
Did we say that on camera yet?
No,
No,
Everkin's a bug.
I didn't know it until like I don't even remember Trevor saying that until you said it yourself because you
Trevor
played
actually
it.
retconned it, 'cause I think it actually used to be like an
owl.
inspiration. It's
Yes,
really
it
funny,
used to be an owl,
honestly.
so Everkin was retconned to be bug, and I like that a lot better, honestly. I like bug.
I actually have ideas to give you later.
Okay.
But-
Good. Continue. What do you do?
Yeah, you do see him kind of hobbling over your way. You do see him seem to like try to flag you down, and he's making eye contact with
This is a
you.
taxi.
I'm looking. I'm like, oh that guy's.
I was like, oh, that guy's waving at us. Oh, he's hobbling behind us. Oh, he's not stopping. Oh, here, let me. I kind of pull over a little bit once I realize, oh, he's trying to flag us down. Excuse me, sir. Are you all right? Do you need something?
If I can just have a moment, give me a moment. Out of curiosity, 'cause this is gonna be a really funny moment actually, because
Yeah.
they've met my mother. Do they see any resemblance? I don't know if they would, but it'd be funny.
Well, your mom's an owlin, and that's kind of
Yeah.
that's
But
all
there's
I
different
know.
owls.
But no,
But-
they
No, that's
look
what I'm saying, is,
very
like, I-
Like
similar.
we are, but like something that you would notice, because we both of us are snowy owls.
Mhm.
My black feathers are definitely weird, but we are both snowy owls. We have very similar features. We're
Mhm.
related.
Okay. Roll insight.
All right.
Actually, yeah.
7.
Nice deal.
You've met an owlin before.
But you can't assume they all look alike.
Yeah.
You can't assume it's.
Thank you, Dice.
Not all Owlin know each other.
I just kind of go, it's an Allen. I've seen one before.
I apologize.
No problem.
I'm sorry this is going to sound a bit bizarre. Like,
A lot of things have today.
Honestly, it might not.
We've been.
Just keep going.
my
We'll see.
name is Thalin. I'm a devout of Eberkin.
Nice to
I've
meet you.
been
Right?
Pause real quick. You've heard of Thalin. It all clicks together.
Wait a minute.
Delira, what's her mom's? I can't pronounce her name.
Thalira.
Delira? Dalira?
Thalira. So it's Thalira.
Thalira, okay.
Do you want to know
Thalira
that that's.
has talked about her son
son.
before.
Wait a minute. Are y'all the Lyra son?
Yes.
What? You know, I got something for your mom. That's unimportant right now. What?
Okay, continue.
All right. Well,
It's a pleasure to meet you.
it's nice to
Alan.
meet you, Karna. It's nice to meet you. All right.
You would notice, like, with his handshake, he's missing a lot of strength. It's not like he doesn't have a firm grip, but he's...
I'm like just swooshing his fingers.
Sacrifice them to the cockroach.
Hello?
Hi, what's going on this side of the table, guys? Continue.
Yeah. Good question. I don't know either.
But... It's a pleasure to meet you. But, of course, I am a devout of Eberkin. I've been having visions recently.
Fuck. Oh, look, you got
I've
something
felt
against.
this warmth in his visions. I've spoken to those within my faith, and they believe it might be a symbol of someone I'm supposed to look out for. I know it sounds bizarre. I don't fully understand it, but I believe I'm supposed to seek out you.
Right.
Gods do work in mysterious ways. and
Right.
I know this is
Gods. Yeah.
The divine.
I don't want to invite you onto somebody else's cart, but
Well, you know what? I know your mom. It's all.
judging by the content that you know my mother. I'm assuming that you are delivering surprise to trade for.
Yes, I am. I got it. We can do that later. Everything I have is pickled, so it'll be fine. We're bopping over somewhere.
Somewhere. You know, the castle.
Well, I just didn't. You seem a little conflicted about this whole operation.
Oh no, just keep going.
Yes, like I said, I do apologize. I do know this seems very bizarre, but
It's
I feel like
not your fault.
Eberkin has had me to seek you out.
Yeah. Weird. That part is weird, but hop in.
Yeah, come on.
Thank you.
I guess we all
is the
come
weird
along.
part.
Anakin's the weird.
I guess we're all going. We're going to the castle, by the way. That's where we're bopping to.
You've never been to the castle.
I ain't ever been, but we're going
It's
now.
right
Like
there.
you see it, you just never been inside.
Okay, can
Our
I
brain is loading.
be on the lookout for any guys that I know walking around?
Yeah.
Do I see Marcus? Does Marcus leave the castle?
You ain't seen Marcus.
Do I see anybody else I know?
Please feel
That
be
like
outside.
works in the castle.
No, not outside the castle.
Okay.
I would like to clarify. Do you mean the castle, or are you referring to the Bourbon Castle, the bar down the street.
No, we're going to the castle.
Oh God, above, what have I gotten into?
I'm like distantly related to the queen.
What? You didn't tell me
Oh,
that.
that's how I know the king.
Well,
You know the.
we talked about
Oh,
shockingly
clarify.
little at that dinner. You explained shockingly little about yourself and what you were doing.
What? It's related.
Uh-huh.
I stare off into the distance, thinking, what am I doing?
So we need to talk to a friend of mine that's in the castle. You know what? Maybe I'll have you guys wait out here.
Right.
Why don't you find a place to park?
Sure. Let's
Park right outside the castle.
Sorry, parking. Like, I'm taking the bird with me this time. We just got new wheels.
If it might help, I can speak to some at the Hall of Mirrors. I'm pretty sure we could. I can ask if we can borrow a spot for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Do I know a way in
Right,
the
yeah.
castle that's more discreet?
You know what? This is gonna be an interesting one. Roll stealth.
Okay. So, okay. 22.
You would know a few ways into the castle. There is one
Sewers.
that actually, yes, the sewers, it's a given. 2, there is an outside courtyard towards the north part of it. There's like an, essentially it's like a garden where they like harvest herbs and stuff. It's one of the many like green areas. The wall goes on that side, goes directly onto just the north water part of the upper city. Like there's just a street right there and then the wall to the castle. You could hop that. No one really guards that area inside the castle, like that area. There's those 2 options. Third option, which you probably really don't want to do, is you can go outside of the city wall, like outside of the gate, go a little north, and there is a piece of the wall that has been broken. There's a little corner, a little triangle, and that wall has been broken, and it keeps breaking, and it's because people keep not fixing it right. But it works. Like, it's a giant pile of rubble
Mm-hmm.
that technically creates a wall
Mm-hmm.
that you could
I'll go
climb
the-
on.
Jump the wall.
Okay.
Right, so
We're gonna find somewhere to park this vehicle. And
I'm gonna go find my friend and we're going to come back here.
sure, I'm just trusting you on this because it's not like if you just decide not to come back out here, like I could do anything about it, considering this is the actual castle and I could get arrested if I try to come find you.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go I have to go, like, get compensation for this, so I gotta go get an audience with the queen herself.
Right, like
I'll be back.
right,
Alright.
I
great.
take my backpack with me and I'm gonna go jump that wall to go find Philo.
And hope to God she's not near her sister at the moment.
Can you do a dex check for me?
Oh wait, actually, first I'm gonna try to just run up the wall. Because I used to be able to do that.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
And then fall on my ass,
Yes.
probably.
Yeah.
Did we watch this?
No, it's on the opposite
It's on
side.
the okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We can have some fun with that.
And then just try to find it.
Yeah, we go, I guess, park it at the Hall of Mirrors.
Oh, that's really good.
Both in the same.
What am I rolling?
Weird bitch.
Dex.
Like,
Dex check.
Is nobody just gonna question a random person scaling the side of
21.
them?
There's no real guards over. Like, there's some, but, like, he can wait, like, when they turn around. There's, like,
Yeah.
a blank, like, a open spot. You could just do this.
21.
Yeah.
How is more meeting just random people walking around?
It's fine. It's the upper city. No one's just on the street. They're in their parlors drinking tea.
okay.
If anything, they look out the window just for a brief moment. They blink and you're up the wall and gone.
We all know all these nobles go to Bourbon Castle.
Bourbon Castle.
Alright, I snoop around trying to find Philo.
All right. If you want to roll investigation.
It's a natural 1.
Oh.
Oh my
Plus
god.
2.
You run, you land in the wall, like you land in the garden, right? And you're like, haha, got it. You turn around, the old woman is right in front of you. Jump scare. Oh. Hello.
I run.
Oh.
I turn around and I run.
Was Philo nearby? Because she's been watching the old lady.
Probably. I'll give you that,
I'm
yeah.
going around the
Philo
corner.
takes off after him.
I'm just like going around the corner and being like,
Stop!
Well, we finished it.
Philo,
She does use message to try to get your attention, Edge.
God. Meet me outside, in the parking lot.
At the behind the Denny's.
Not sponsored.
The House of Mirrors or whatever the house.
Yes, the House of Mirrors.
The fun house.
She's like, what?
And then I'm gonna run back, climb the
Oh.
There he goes.
wall, and I go back to them.
So y'all came back.
Oh, alright.
Alright. I don't see a friend, but
She's coming.
That was quicker.
That
than
was-
I
yeah, I expected-
Also,
fast.
who's coming?
My friend.
that you said that.
Is Philo able to, like, leave the castle without, like, a guard?
You can attempt right now because somebody has you on lock and key at the moment.
Yeah. Just gonna kind of step into an area that's a little bit more shadowy and just alter stuff.
Okay.
And just has like a little bit, it has her cloak pulled a little bit tighter since it's cold, it's winter, you can't really see her clothes, and she's just gonna.
I'm imagining the old woman sees this and
Oh,
says
probably.
nothing.
Yeah.
She just watches you
Like-
go into the shadows, alter yourself, and then run off, and she goes,
All according to plan.
she says, I'm gonna go back and
All
keep doing my
according to
crochet.
She foresaw it.
Yeah.
She's gonna go play bridge.
Trying to figure out where the
I'm gonna
fuck
go
he
play
went
bingo.
and what is going on.
Can you roll stealth for me?
Yes, I can.
With advantage, because you're disguised.
Okay, that was 6, and that was a 19, so 21.
Okay. Yeah. You can get out.
Alright, give me just a moment. I'll go speak to Lysandra.
And
and I'll
she
get
turns
this
the
talking.
corner.
Thanks.
You got it.
Oh,
Go to the house.
what in the
of
bloody hell was that?
I come back out and I walk over.
How there?
This is my friend.
I see.
Hello?
I was not expecting other people to be here.
Sorry.
Do I recognize that name?
Philo.
You're disguised, but you're the same name. You got yourself.
I know
No.
my name.
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm Karina
Hi.
Name's Karina.
Fallon.
Fallon. I just kind of
Pleasure to
ran
meet you.
into them.
Uh-huh.
I got the thing.
Where is...
It's in my back.
No, I meant the other 2 companions that were traveling with you.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they?
This isn't going to make sense to you guys. much.
It's gonna make a little sense to me,
Hey,
because I met.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Eric just. He's a bitch.
He's a bitch.
Okay.
But he did leave because we.
I don't know how to.
don't remember what happened in the wilds.
I don't know.
We just kind of woke up with
They stayed
nothing.
at my mama's
and
house.
No Yavin.
You know, had dinner.
Who?
What? I'll wait till they finish.
And Eric just sort of popped off.
We'll say, how quiet are you being when you're saying this? Because does that one hear what you just
Oh,
said?
yeah.
I have very high perception.
Yeah, she just said the king's name. That he just disappeared.
Yavin's disappeared.
Yeah, but like after you say that, I could probably text it.
You good, mate?
I'm good.
Right, so they gave me a ride. But the thing is with visions and dreams and stuff, she started having them, so I was a little worried about her. But he just said
Showed up.
Everkin
Sent
showed
him.
him that he should help with something.
Everkin gave him
Nothing
vision.
warm. I can't just walk in with this. Naya's gonna flip her shit.
I quit by the
What
gods.
the else do we do?
He showed up
Is
with
a
two
very good
companions.
question. I am not sure.
Came back
Because
a month later.
she's
No companions.
not gonna take this well.
Look, I think she could just keel over and die.
I don't know.
I'm not. That's not hyperbole.
I mean, I think there's no other way than just going and doing it. I will have.
You have no idea that the queen is apparently that bad. You had no idea anything was going wrong.
I
know
understand why
nothing.
Everkin has brought me here now, I think.
So I snuck out because Naya's had me basically locked in the castle and wouldn't let me leave. So
Yeah.
let me sneak back in. I'll meet you at the gate and we'll go up together. And I guess you two are also coming with because now you're directly involved. I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately, I'm involved in this now.
I'm so sorry.
I should have left you.
I'm so sorry.
Kyrna, is that me? I should have left you on that
You
street
should
corner where you
have.
were standing.
You should have.
But you didn't.
This is a bizarre situation to have stepped into. I
So
think I might understand more why Epican might have led me here.
That's great for you. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'm gonna go before she notices I'm not here.
Should I just wait like 5 minutes or?
Yes, and I will just say, oh, I was outside because I weird magic things. I felt I had a small surge and I felt like you were on your way. There you go. Okay. She takes off running and sneaks back in.
Any questions?
And then drops the disguise when she's hidden somewhere and goes back to the
So I will look around for a second.
So,
So if I have this, if I understand it correctly, the king is missing.
Mhm.
The queen is not going to be doing great to hear that
Mhm.
information. And you aren't sure how it happened.
Nope. Also, this old woman gave prophecy. That's how we need. That's why we need to go get this
Just one of your
thing
things see that
in
weird.
my
what is the thing? Right, well, okay, sure.
Must be important if the king himself would go after it. I'm sure.
Yeah. Important. I think it's been 5 minutes.
Sure.
Yep, you guys can.
Let's head over.
Just
Head
stick
over.
close to me.
Bop on over.
Would you like to leave your cards here? I'm pretty sure I can speak to the.
Yes, I would
Heaven.
love to leave my cart here. I'm gonna bring corn chip with me, because other if I leave him alone with the cart, no telling what's gonna happen. So we're just gonna bring him with me.
All right.
He'll sit on my shoulder, corn chip. Sit on my shoulder and stay there. And don't bite anyone. You're not agreeing with them. Right, there we go. I was like, you're not All right.
Cool. Yeah. Let's go.
I get the vibe that you got more important information to give than my bird. So.
All right.
Disappear back inside the temple again. I go ask Cylene if they'd be willing to watch for a little bit. I know they said they'd help me if I needed it.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to park this car.
Just to watch out for
I
it.
need free parking.
Make sure nobody steals the stuff out of it.
Protect the artichokes.
You come back, the wheels are gone.
I swear,
It was
this
a
keeps
vision. It was
happening.
a vision.
This keeps happening.
Okay. So as you guys go into the castle,
I was gonna say, when you guys get to the gate, the lady that you just saw is not there, but there is a lady standing at the gate with like the brown curly hair and looks to be very impatiently waiting, tapping her foot, and looks very peeved.
a lot of the people actually, recognize obviously you and Luca, but they're not saying anything because you don't look like yourself necessarily, and you have this giant mysterious bag.
No king in tow.
No King and no Eric.
And two weird random people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Maybe it's just the king
And a
Eric in
bird.
disguise. They don't know.
Wait, oh my god, actually, I just realized the symbology of it,
Mhm.
that the king and the other guy, and Eric, is missing, and a acolyte of, or cleric of Eberkin, who is known to help with funeral processions, helping people through the grief process, is coming in. It's like I've been brought in to deliver the bad news, it looks like.
Oh no!
I mean, you kind of have been. You kind of actually have been, though.
That's why I'm I know everything brought me here.
Joe.
But that's not what's happening. I'm not here to I might be here to do that, but it's it's really funny realizing the context now, oh, it can get misconstrued.
Yeah. So, as you guys continue onward,
She'll start leading them to the throne room, and we'll go send one of the maids to go get her
Please.
sister and
Yes.
bring her to the throne room.
Naya arrives. Ah, you've returned.
Philo
Where's-
immediately books it over to her sister. It sits down next to her.
Where's Yavin?
Looking at Philo. Right.
Why is there a cleric of Everkin here?
No.
No. That is they are separate. They are separate.
She sits in the throne.
They are separate.
I met them on my way back. They had visions from the artifact.
What?
And
then the old woman
took you long enough.
shows herself. Ah, I see. You have returned with the artifact. The heart of the forge. Please open the bag. Show.
Show and tell.
corn chip is still on your shoulder.
The queen is obviously distraught about Yavin. Doesn't care two bits about Eric.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about Eric.
But she gets up weak, kind of weak. I assume you help her.
Yeah, she's
And
here.
and she goes over to this object, or on her way over, but the old woman goes, no. She turns around.
Take this.
The queen is looking at it. There are so many thoughts running through her head right now. But right now, she has the urge to just take it. She grabs it. And she looks at it. And she's holding it, you know, like this, looking at it. The old woman speaks up. In the prophecy, she loves her dramatics, okay? She loves the dramatics. And now you two are here! You can react to it! The room becomes dark again.
Oh boy.
With light. And her hands again turn into behind her and begin to turn into shadows. My lady, your embrace carries all of the weight. You will lay with this heart, cradling it as though it were your own child. And through your bond, the heart will crack. And you hear
Like an egg.
only then will it reveal its true nature as an Eren. And the queen is sits back in a throne, holding it. Here we go, cameras. Here we go. This is now everything. I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah.
This is mine. This is mine.
I thought you said it was a 4-part prophecy, did you not?
I did. I said that it will reveal its nature as an Eren. I never said that that was all. That's only step 2, darling.
Oh.
She looks to you, Carla.
Don't look at me.
You, my darling.
Oh no.
The flames of their old gods trickle from you. Yes.
I don't understand what I got to do with this.
She looks at you.
I give a blank stare.
And you have a gift from the new gods. I see now. She turns to the queen. Tonight, sleep with that cradled in your arms. I will. Good. Tomorrow, when it cracks, revealing the center. Then, tomorrow morning, I will tell you the rest. Sleep well, my queen. And don't let any of these out of your sight.
Any of what?
She's referring to these, you four.
Oh. What?
What?
She leaves.
What
no,
am I
Vila
not-
stops her before she leaves. Like, she'll wait till she's the far side so her sister can't hear what she's about to say, but she stops the lady.
Yes.
Did you know what would happen to Yavin?
No. That part is a mystery to me, darling. But I do know this. He's alive. I still feel his soul Same with that Eric, but I know you do not care for him. Their souls burn on this plane. Do they? Yes. I always have to check. Sometimes go to different planes. But you, like I said earlier, you have something in you, an innate magic that connects you to the old gods. Similarly to that woman.
Alright.
You have a connection to this. You survived the jungle. I assume you can protect them. Perhaps you would like your self back. Yes?
What?
Were you broken into pieces? And you, of course. It's interesting that it ended up the new god being Everkin. You could say unfortunate, but well. He's the one that cares the most for this world, this plane. She starts walking off.
What time? Like, what time of day is it? Would you say?
It's about like 3 or 4 o'clock.
2 questions.
Go for it.
Did the queen overhear that? I'm forgetting his name.
So she did say that part like at least Philo said that part very quietly, and she waited
Yeah.
until we were on the opposite side of the room.
Okay, so she doesn't know that he's still alive. How does it, like, taking a look at the queen, how does it look like she's taking all this? Is she enthralled by the egg, or is she still...
No, she's full on like clutching this thing and just
Rocking in a fetal
Yeah.
position, essentially, is what
Yeah.
the kind of energy she has.
And she's not sitting in her throne, by the way. She's sitting in Yavin's throne, which is a little bigger than hers, so she's able to just cluster.
Is there any, like, semblance of thought for Yavin in her eyes right now? Or is that just...
Yes. Yes. But it's if you're wanting to go say comforting words to her, perhaps,
Not exactly.
now's not the time.
No. I'm just saying if they've lost her or not, per se. To see, like, if they're still, like, any distraught, or if it's the egg has magically...
The egg hasn't magically
yeah.
done anything to
Okay.
her. This is all natural, baby.
This is her-
Her
this
madness
is
is
the-
all natural.
This is the straw that broke the camel's back. It just went...
Yeah.
Classic hysteria moment.
Yeah, like, this literally just was the thing that pushed her over the edge.
Classic woman moment. Okay. Anyway, well, is there anything you guys would like to do with the rest of the day?
So,
What do I got to do with this?
flame old gods.
Well, oh, God, I don't...
She kind of glances towards her sister, that glances at the back, the two of you. She's not gonna let you leave.
Oh, no. I got other things to do.
I'm so
I'm sure we could
Oh, shoot, it's just
speak about
walked.
finishing a few
You should have
errands
just
first.
walked. You dragged me into this. You're gonna get me out of it.
Considering it was a prophecy, I don't think you had much of a choice, even if you didn't. I think she somehow would have tracked you down anyways.
Well, that's comforting. Right, well, I guess I never even delivered that package.
I'm sure we could be able to get out to finish a few errands we have.
I suppose we'll have to see.
Naya, how about we go start heading back to your room?
That's a wonderful idea.
We can get you ready, we can have a nice cup of tea, and you can have time to spend with your egg.
Egg.
Yes. It'll all work out.
Yes,
It'll be fine.
Very curious as to what's gonna hatch out of that thing.
It'll be fine.
It will be fine. And
It'll be fine. And she walks with you, and she leads, and then she makes a very disturbing comment to you, and that's, I can almost feel a heartbeat.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
All right.
It's funny because she's not crazy. It's scary because she's not crazy. Anyway.
Right.
So,
I guess I'll
y'all got a place for us to stay?
rooms.
Right.
From what it seemed like, the older woman seemed to imply that we should not leave, but the queen did not make any sort of gesture to keep us here.
Philo saved you guys by trying to
Yes,
turn her away.
I saw that. I'm going with that.
Good.
I'm assuming we will not want to draw the kingdom's anger by staying on, but I'm sure they would understand if we finished up what errands we had planned. And I could go with you. Of course, I can help expedite the process of
Sure.
getting through the lower traders hall.
Is there a point in me getting supplies right now? I mean,
Um,
sounds like we might have some other business.
You
What?
could have supplies shipped.
Yeah.
You could hire someone to take supplies to your mother.
Also, I'm assuming by just selling what you have, so you don't have to worry about it.
But yeah.
You also are now a ward of the castle. You could probably ask them to send stuff back.
Oh, you could have the good chocolate sent. Anyway, as if that's like
yeah, for free because now you're part of the thing. You're part of the quest the queen needs. Trust.
Sure, I'll
like
take
you think about like for 5 seconds. Wait a minute, this is great.
I'm important now.
Wait, I'm important.
I'm important now. Oh wow, I ain't even stopped to think about the fact that I'm in the castle. I ain't never been in a castle before. Alright. We ought to finish our business.
Yes.
I'll give you a grand tour later.
Right, sure. That's
I'll go take care of some business.
you go do that.
Panic. Just taking care of business.
I guess we're gonna go ahead and
Take care of things.
take care of our business too.
Out of character, did you ever tell me your name?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just can't remember if you did or not.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess we go do that.
Yeah. So I would say do you spend the rest of the time with your sister?
Yeah, she's gonna be there to making sure her sister's okay and that she doesn't have a psychotic breakdown more than she already is, and basically trying to make sure that her sister also doesn't go hysterical looking for those two and that one if they left, because she knows that they probably had things to attend to and her sister's not in the right state of mind to be reasoned with at the moment.
Gotcha. Is there anything you would like to do?
Yes. First, I want to like organize people and be like, don't be slacking off right now, please. But also have some like guards watching the old lady. If they were slacking off on that before, they better not be now. And then figure out, do we have like clerics or something that know scrying?
So you would take note of there was an individual that was around and probably saw that you came back, had that whole thing happen, saw the woman pass, and was looking for you specifically. And it is a human man. He looks kind of, I would say about maybe 35, 40-ish. He has a little bit of facial hair, kind of a little bit paler skin, red hair long that he braids back into lower braid, and he's wearing the same sigil from Wolven that Eric was, except this guy looks a lot more official and archdruid. He's the archdruid of Wolfen, and you know him because in your flashback knowledge, Eric mentioned that he was really close with the archdruid of Wolfen. They were roommates.
And they were roommates. Eric.
And Eric went on a quest to find himself. He landed in the arms of a druid. Anyway.
Gotcha.
Anywhoosies. So. And you see Calyx. You know this man's Calyx. He also knew the king, but that's beside the point. And he has like a whole staff.
He's
and
approaching
everything.
me because I'm not approaching him.
He's approaching you.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
You. Stop.
Hi.
Hi. See, I have a question for you.
Right.
My idiot of a partner, my brilliant decision, decided to go on a magical quest without my knowledge. And I was just wondering, since apparently you are one of the people that went on this quest with Yavin, and there's nothing wrong with quests.
Right.
I've gone on quite a few, but usually quests end with everyone coming back.
You haven't seen him?
No, I haven't. I was wondering if you have. Where's the king?
Saw him,
And where's my boyfriend?
you know.
Oh boy.
Well, see. Last I saw of Eric, he turned away from me, and I don't even remember what he said now, but I said fuck you, and he said fuck you, and he just used a magic item and poof.
Did he use the orb of teleportation?
Probably.
Where did he teleport to?
Does that have a set destination?
You have to set it yourself. It's usually it's connected to a tree, the last tree that you saw. You can imprint it.
We were in the jungle.
That's a lot of trees!
Yeah. Dumbass.
Is there any chance that maybe he could have gone back into the jungle?
I hope not.
That fool. He's probably trying to play hero right now.
Oh god.
Called it.
They just vibe a lot, Eric. You don't have an else.
I'm way to find like a piece of hair or something. I don't know. What should we offer us?
Do people actually do that?
I don't know.
That's it. I always thought that was a strange practice. Listen,
Don't mind.
I love this man. He's an idiot,
Yeah.
and I will beat the shit out of him when he comes back.
He's my idiot.
And if he is in some other plane, I will travel to that plane and then beat the shit out of him.
But he needs it.
There's some old woman here that knows locate person, but I can't find her. She keeps eluding me.
Like the creepy. Oh,
Yeah, she name's
that
she,
one?
the one named name is Frida.
I don't
Frida?
know her name. Do I know Frida?
No,
Can
I've
I
never
assume
asked
that's
that woman's
the
name.
prophecy woman?
you could.
I don't talk to her. Just
She's fine. I've been here a few days and she seems fine. Normal amount of crazy old lady.
she's the one who sent us.
Figures. Figures.
Right.
You see his eyes for a second. He's clicking. A lot of things are now unlocking for him. A lot of connections are being made. Dots are just connections. That's the seer that he was talking about. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm just as much of an idiot.
What?
I'll be here.
Oh.
I'm gonna figure something out. Goodbye.
Oh. This is like not
He turns around.
important, but
Yes.
Eric.
Yeah.
Oddstreet. Eric?
You know, sometimes
How did that?
events happen. And sometimes, you know, you're... It's a long story. Okay? Point A. Sorry, I hope laughing. Point A leads to 12 sometimes.
I'm learning that.
And I'm learning that I'm making continuously horrible decisions. And he turns around, he's walking, he's like, he is so lucky I care so much about him because it seems like I'm the only one that does. He walks off.
So do I know any like clerics to describe?
Perhaps. You could. Probably at the temple. You probably hire one to do scrying. Or, you know, you can take a second. Or you could have... Did you ask him? You want to ask him?
Calix!
Hmm.
Do you go scrying? Druids like scrying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
He pulls out a mirror. If you're wondering, I already tried to scry on Eric. Didn't work. Tried to scry on Yelvin. Didn't work.
Concerning.
What kind of didn't work?
Shows you the mirror. Black. It's completely black.
Don't know
Static.
what that means.
It
Do I
means
know what that means?
nothing. Means you've never casted scrying.
Yeah.
You maybe
I
been-
like druid stuff.
You know. You've seen, you know, it work, but this doesn't work. This was
That mean they're dead.
no. If they were dead, they would.
Lame.
If they were dead, there would be a little symbol here of the afterlife.
They're dead.
Yeah, essentially. There is nothing here, which is confusing, because that means usually the signal is being interrupted.
Great.
So,
Great.
and that I'm gonna hope that they are alive. I assume they are.
don't know how yet. Gonna be honest.
I don't know what happened to him either.
Right.
You think you know a guy?
Sorry. I'm gonna go.
Goodbye.
This is just getting an increasingly awkward conversation.
I feel like every conversation you have with somebody is very awkward. After you got back from a trip, I think you lost more than just your fighting skills.
Yeah. Lost your talking ones too.
I'm gonna go like stick my head in some water and scream or something.
Alrighty.
I guess we returned to the temple.
What's your passive perception, Stuart?
15, I believe.
Everyone's got good perceptions.
It's gonna be better next level.
Oh yeah. Is 15?
It's 15.
Yeah. On your way out, you're about to do some shopping and whatever. You get this like feeling of familiarity somewhere, but you're not quite sure where that angle is. Anyway, that's all.
Great.
Love that.
You guys can go on, I'm gonna say is there anywhere you want to stop before you go to the Trader's Hall?
I think the Trader's Hall is really the only place I wanted to go. Because I'm just going
Okay.
there
Mm-hmm.
to like do that and then maybe get my supplies and maybe like get them like sent or maybe bring my supplies back to the castle.
Alright.
See if I don't know.
I'm gonna go with them up to that point and make sure that they get through, make sure they get somewhat expedited so we can get back before we get in trouble if that's possible.
Okay.
And then I'll probably split off from there to finish up a couple things I need to.
Okay. Well,
Maybe kind of way.
When you go and do your normal trading and such, your mother goes, "Oh, Karina, Mom,
Hi there.
I see you've met my son.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
But
We've
tomorrow
met.
earlier.
Wonderful."
So actually, my mama had a little package for you.
A package.
So-
Sorry, a package.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not entirely sure. She said it was a scarf. She told me it was a scarf. Not entirely sure what it is. But she gave it to me to give to you.
Okay. Where is this package?
It's right here. Here you go. I got it right there. And then I got some stuff to go ahead and sell. I got a bunch of pickled artichokes. Stuff like that.
I think I also saw some squash.
Right, yeah, some squash.
Oh. It is a scarf. It's a very beautiful scarf.
Oh, awesome.
What fell out of it?
Oh. In this moment, what's your passive perception, Kyrna?
My passive
We're both
perception
15.
is 13.
13? Okay, both y'all, I would say, are high enough because she held it up long enough where you guys could make out what this note says.
Oh, okay. It's a
Okay,
note.
it's not weed.
No. There's this note, and it says on it something about, it says, I would say, I'm not gonna say the whole message. I'm just gonna do little, there are, I would say, 3 things. King, Ruby, what to do.
But I've gotten an extra word for my 2 extra points.
She'll. So King, Ruby, she'll know what to do. There's more on there,
Yeah.
but it's not like a paragraph. It's just you're missing a couple words or 2.
So King Ruby, what to do is what I got.
Mm-hmm.
She'll know what to do is what I got.
Mm-hmm.
Thalira?
Thalira.
Mm-hmm.
Thalira.
The plot does thicken.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did she actually eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want to know what I rolled to see how she dealt with this whole thing, that one.
Oh.
So, a snack.
Weed.
A snack, sure, yeah.
Yes.
A snack with a
Look
writing.
how lovely this is. Look.
Right.
It's a light blue scarf. It's very nice. It genuinely was a scarf.
So it genuinely was, she was acting a little shady about it, so I was a little confused. But it is just a scarf. Good to know. Right, so,
She knows. She's very well obvious. I'm giving her a look. I know. She knows. That was not sly at all. I'm not gonna mention anything right now, but
I'm gonna go ahead and go grab all those pickled
Oh, here.
vegetables and whatnot.
She. She hands you a clipboard.
Oh,
Inventory, please.
sure. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
I go and do that.
also if you could give a quick favor, I know you'll probably be fine. Please make sure there are no possums.
Sure, no problem.
Possums, no problem.
I check for possums. Should I roll for a possum check?
Sure, you do investigation.
Investigation. I'm not as good at investigation. I come back with scratches. Well, it wasn't a possum.
It's right.
Oh no.
What did you get?
Got a 4.
I swear to God.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh no.
No. No, we're
When you came inside, they ransacked.
So when you go outside and you're checking, you're doing inventory, whatever, you're like, oh, there's gonna be no possums in here. You open a box. There are 3 possums inside.
Well,
And you are... They are new, by the way. There is a newly chewed little hole off to the side. So those possums were quick. And they look at you, and you look at them, and they look back at you, and one jumps out at you. And it runs comedically all over, like,
so
your body.
do I
always check for possums.
what do I roll for something?
Roll to escape.
Yeah. Roll an acrobatics check for me.
Acrobatics.
What about a grapple intimidation check?
Yeah, corn chip is probably like, you know. 12, and then acrobatics.
Mhm.
That's 14.
Yeah, you're able to shake it off, and this thing scurries off, and so does its 2 little gang members.
Oh, awesome! Oh, get out of here! My God, how often does this happen? Oh wow. Okay. I checked the next
You
box
see,
for
you
possums.
see Hector walking over. For some reason, I'm getting a lot of possums. I think they're breeding somewhere here.
Rat.
He
Okay.
continues on.
Invasive species.
I continue checking for possums and doing inventory.
Gotcha. What would you like to do,
So I kind of wait for
Karna?
Karina to walk away. Mother,
Yes, my dearest boy.
My dearest.
what was that note?
Oh, don't worry about it.
I was able to read probably half of it there.
No, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
Mother,
Fallon.
Intimidation check.
You've been such a sweet boy recently. So helpful.
Brought you lunch.
Can you roll persuasion for me with advantage? Because you're
Yeah.
her boy, her baby boy.
yeah, I can do that.
You're not her
Sweet.
baby boy, but you're her
Yeah.
first baby boy.
So that's even more powerful.
Mhm.
Double check what the number would be. 18.
Okay, so I may possibly could be sometimes be given secret messages through a network,
Including my
and
mom.
have been
Wait, the mom's spy
Are
network.
all
All
our
of our
moms in a spy network?
Mama spy network.
and I possibly sometimes get information that is relevant to things. And one of those people is Faye.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the names that you're getting, darling. But sometimes that information is useful. I don't do it for bad. I don't do it for bad things. In fact, this time around, since you're such a very diligent boy and you saw this. She's an owl. Is the king really missing?
Why don't we talk in the office for a moment?
Alright.
Scary on up.
Okay. So, you're probably wondering, who is Ruby? Ruby is an important person that holds a lot of information and is allies with the king, old allies. Can you roll persuasion for me again? Just flat.
Just flat.
You got this. You got this.
Could I potentially guidance myself on the way up?
Hey.
No? Makes sense.
Nah.
Oh
She
boy,
knows your
you did.
shenanigans.
Yeah. That is 6.
Ah,
That's a 2.
and that's all you need to know about that. Please tell me you just know the rumor that is on this paper and not that you're further involved.
Oh boy.
Tragically, Ebekin has guided me closer than I would have liked.
Everkin. He's not dead, is he?
No. Not that I'm aware of. Do not worry there. I do not know much yet. I'm still in the process of learning more. I had run into, of course, Kyrena and an ally she had made along the road. I had felt Ebekin's guiding hand turned me towards them, spoke to them, and ended up one thing led to another, going inside the castle and speaking with the queen. Well, I did not speak with them, but
Okay.
there's something going on there. They want us to come back.
Okay.
I'm not sure why I've been guided there. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right. You go there. Put on your way. Are you going on some sort of quest?
As far as I know right now, no. But again, I don't know much at the moment. All I've been told,
When you find out more information, you tell me.
I'll be sure you'll be the first one to know.
Please. Thank you. Because Mommy would like to know these things. Is Kyron involved?
Yes. Sadly.
I'm guessing I'll have to send a letter then to her mother.
Most likely. I would ask, I'm sure you'd be fine with it, a small favor, helping to send some of the funds they earn from their inventory, and I think they want to send a couple of goods back as well.
Okay. Okay. She gets up and she goes into the pantry room or whatever and goes to a bottom section that is full of, it's a bunch of rice bags. But she pushes those back and there's a tiny safe in there. And she does a few little twists and turns, right? And she opens it up. And inside are a bunch of like maybe 10 stones. 10, 15-ish. She picks one up. And she whispers into it. And she cracks it open. And she speaks into this essentially message of daughter, danger, mission, sending supplies, not worry, will tell Ruby, tie safe. And she blows. And this essentially has a sending off into Fae. And this rock that she had turns to ash.
Mhm.
You didn't see that. She closes it, locks it back up,
I
pushes everything back.
saw nothing.
Actually,
Also, guys,
take one of these. And it's an emergency sending stone. It does not work like, I'll give it to you, it's a homebrew item.
Yeah.
It is essentially one-use sending. They can only reply to you, obviously it works like the regular sending spell. But it is a one-use, so you just crack it and you say the name onward.
how safe should I keep this?
What?
How safe should I keep this?
Very safe.
Alright.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
just like Mummy.
The safest place I know.
Girl dinner. I'm just remembering that campaign.
Also, guys, are all of our moms part of a spy network?
I know.
that's what I'm curious about now.
I was expecting something normal. I was expecting kids next door, except mom's 3 houses down. That's not what I was wanting.
Yeah.
Mom spy network.
The question is then, is Ruby my mom or your
Yeah,
mom?
probably. She might be another mom.
Or it might be all together.
The moms.
The mom.
They come together.
I could see it being my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ruby. Fire. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, I will keep you up to date on what happens. I'm not sure why I'm involved, but it is that way.
Just be safe. Please. Be safe.
You know I will.
Alright. And she squeezes your hands and gives you a big hug and a lot of owl kisses.
Aww.
When you get home tonight, I'll prepare dinner before I head out. Make sure Owen's fed. And there'll be some for you as well.
Thank you, darling.
Try not to stay up too late.
You know I will.
I know. I still wish you wouldn't.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Won't be gone for too long.
I would assume after you say goodbye, Karna comes back in with the finished clipboard.
There were 3 possums in there. It's crazy.
It is insane how many. How do they keep getting in here?
I don't understand. But yeah, here's the clipboard
Did
inventory.
Hector already empty out the cart? He did.
Oh yeah, he did. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
and the possums are gone.
I'm really starting to think one of the other crates we'd gotten with possums brought them here, and now they're a bit invasive.
Another thing I have to report, and the guards will do nothing about, because we're close to Misstown, and Lower Midmore doesn't matter.
No, and the other alternative is the Adventurers Guild, and you'll know that costs a pretty penny.
Adventurers Guild.
Is
Kill the invasive opossum population.
It's like hiring the Adventure Guilds to kill rats in the sewer, or like rats in the basement.
You know
but
the Adventurer Guilds don't pay attention to any job like that. Because all they care about is gold or magical trinkets, not the economy of a city.
No, they don't.
Sorry, the royalty's kind of having a crisis right now.
I'm sorry, Pampered Princess, you could wait to return to the economy.
I'm not even the princess!
Not the literal princess, Pampered Princess.
Mm.
It's a title, it's not a role.
Well, does anyone want to do anything else today?
Is there where would I go for supplies?
You probably would have made a request here at this place.
Okay, so then I guess we've done.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. So yeah, then no,
I'm saying you have been told that you can get supplies here and they'll get sent out for you.
Yes.
perfect.
You got the good chocolate for family.
Yep. So I would say, because we're running a little bit over time,
Mm-hmm.
so that's where we're going to end it. And then when we come back, it will be, the day will be Eloquence the 5th. So,
big.
The smallest note, of course, before I return to the castle, I will stop by the house and cook up dinner.
Good. All right. What's the outro? Guys, what's the outro?
I wouldn't say anything.
See you next.
See
Don't
you
say
in the
anything.
next stream. And remember, no matter the outcome, always let the dice roll. Full body.
I got a 2.